Om Shanti, Morning Murli, 12 February. Sweet letter of Bap Dada for sweet children. Essence, sweet children, the Father has come to make the orphans belong to the Lord and Master, to liberate everyone from sorrow and take them to the land of happiness. Sweet children, the Father has come to make the orphans belong to the Lord and Master, to liberate everyone from sorrow and take them to the land of happiness. Question: what patience does the Father give his children every cycle? What patience does the Father give his children every cycle? Answer: sweet children, be carefree. Sweet children, be carefree. It is my duty to establish peace in the world and to liberate everyone from sorrow. I have come to liberate you children from this kingdom of Ravan and take you to the kingdom of Rama. It is my duty to take you children back. Song: leave your throne of the sky and come down to the earth. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. Children, remember the most beloved, supremely beloved Supreme Father for him to come once again. Because Maya has cast a shadow. That is, this has become Ravan's kingdom. Everyone is unhappy. They say we are all impure. We are all impure. Baba says, I come at the confluence age of the cycle after cycle. I came 5,000 years ago and have come once again at the confluence age of the cycle. The Father comes and gives you patience. Children, be carefree. Children, be carefree. This is my part alone. Children say, Baba, come. Come and teach us Raj Yoga once again. Come and make the impure word pure. At this time, all are orphans. Orphans are those who don't have parents. They continue to fight and quarrel among themselves. Everyone is very unhappy. There is peacelessness in the whole world, and this is why I have come to take you children beyond sorrow, to liberate you from Ravan's kingdom and take you to the kingdom of Rama, the land of happiness. The Father says, this is my duty. This is my duty. The Father of the whole world, that is of all souls, is only the one. Everyone says, oh unlimited Baba. Everyone says, oh unlimited Baba, you have now left your throne and come down from up above. He resides in the great element of Brahma. Here there are living beings. That is the place of souls, which is also called Brahmand. The Father explains to you children, this is a play about happiness and sorrow. Happiness and sorrow, all the people are calling out, O Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, because they are unhappy. The song is based on this. What mistake have the children made? What mistake have the children made? They have forgotten the Father. They don't know the God of the Gita, the one who taught you easy Raj Yoga and made you belong to the Lord and Master from being orphans. They don't know the God of the Gita, the one who taught you easy Raj Yoga and made you belong to the Lord and Master from being orphans. It is also sung, O Lord, the one who makes orphan belong to the Lord and Master. He changes Bharat from being an orphan into the Bharat that belongs to the Lord and Master. Bharat belonged to the Lord and Master and was constantly happy. There was purity, peace, and prosperity. There was the household ashram. Bharat was great and pure. It is also sung, people, there were 16 celestial degrees full, completely viceless. Completely viceless. Here they have become orphans. They don't know what violence is or what non violence is. They think that killing cows, etc., is violence. The father says using the sword of lust on another is violence. Because of Ravan's existence, everyone has become impure. Everyone has become impure. The father says the number one enemy is body consciousness. Then lust, anger, these five vices that have made you into orphans are your enemies. Baba asks you, O children of Bharat, do you remember that you belong to the Lord and Master and that you were so happy when you were in the golden age? When someone here leaves his body, people say that he has gone to heaven. Means he went from hell. Did he not? So you should explain that Bharat is hell at this time. It is said to be the extreme depths of hell. There are stories in the Garud Puran, Hindu scriptures. There is not any other river, but everyone continues to choke in the ocean of poison. They continue to bite one another and make each other unhappy. The father comes and explains this drama of happiness and sorrow is predestined. It is not that it is hell one moment and heaven the next. That those who have a lot of wealth are in heaven. No, even wealthy people are unhappy. At this time, the whole world is unhappy. The father explains, your mother and father are your Lord and Master to whom you sing. You are the mother and father, and we are your children. People don't know anything. People don't know anything, and so they sing this song even in front of Lakshmi and Narayan. You are the mother and you are the father. They even sing this in front of Radha and Krishna because they don't know the Father. They don't know the Father, the Creator, or His creation. This is the cycle of the world. It would not be called the cycle of Maya. The five vices are called Maya. Wealth is called prosperity. May you be prosperous. May you have a long life. May you have a children. Only the Father gives these blessings. Only the Father gives these blessings. All the rest are from the Gurus of the path of devotion. Only the one is the ocean of knowledge to whom they sing. They relate the Gita and then say, these are the versions of God Krishna. These are the versions of God Shri Krishna. Oh, but how can Krishna be God? They are calling out to the one up above when they say, change your form and come here. Change your form and come here, you souls, to change your forms. The Father also comes in a human body. He does not come riding a bull. You say, Baba, you also change your form as we do and come in a human body. I don't enter a bull or a fish or an alligator. Father is saying, I don't enter a bull or a fish or an alligator. First of all, the human word is created through Brahma, the father of people. So you have two fathers. One is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, to whom you say, O Baba, who makes orphan belong to the Lord and Master, come. You then sing. When the sun of knowledge rises, The Son of Knowledge is also that the Father who is the highest on high. This play has to be understood. This play has to be understood. The play is also based on Bharat. All the rest are byplots. The deity religion of Bharat is elevated and the number one. Those of the deity religion and divine acts were elevated. Now they have become corrupt in their religion and action. The father explains there are four main religions. The first religion is the deity religion. Only the one father would carry out the task of the establishment of the golden age. He is heavenly God, the Father. The Father says, I only come once at the confluence age of the cycle. You children know that you are now belong to the Lord and Master. Only the one Father makes orphans belong to the Lord and Master. Human beings can only give temporary happiness to human beings. This is the word of sorrow. People continue to cry out in distress. Bharat was the land of happiness and it is now the land of sorrow. He has come from the land of peace. The play is now coming to an end. This costume has become old. While living at home with your family, remain pure. I, your father, have come to establish pure heaven. It was pure and is now impure. For half the cycle, there is the kingdom of Rama, and for half the cycle, there is the kingdom of Ravan. You are now in God's lap. This is God's family. Dada, grandfather is Shiv Baba. Prajapita Brahma is Baba. This is the reality. This is the reality. You know that the incorporeal father has entered this one. He has entered a human body. That father sits here and talks to you souls. He is called the spiritual surgeon. He is called the spiritual surgeon. He gives injections to the spirits. They say that souls are immune to the effect of action. Souls are immune to the effect of action, but how could souls be immune? Sanskars are in each soul, and a soul takes birth according to them. You children now know the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Everyone remembers him. O purifier, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. You are the Father, the seed of the human word tree. The seed of the human word tree. You are the living being and the ocean of knowledge. All the knowledge is in your souls. Then, according to your sanskars, you become kings by studying. The Father also has sanskars of knowledge. He has the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and end of the word. He also makes you into the seeds of the three aspects of time. You souls know that you come from the incorporeal world. The Brahm element cannot be called God. The knowledge that the Father comes and speaks is called Gita. The Father himself comes and establishes a kingdom. No one else establishes a kingdom. The kingdom is now to be established, and this is why you have to become pure. The Father now gives you children knowledge. He makes you pure and makes you belong to the Lord and Master. No one knows about the whole world drama either. This drama is the eternal and imperishable drama. All souls have received imperishable parts. The Supreme Soul also has a part. Baba has explained that Shiva is not such a big lingam. Shiva is not such a big lingam. He is called the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. What is the form of a soul? What is the form of a soul? A star, a light. A wonderful star sparkles in the center of the forehead. It is a wonder how such a teeny soul has such a big part. It is a wonder. The Father says, I, a soul, also have a part. I serve you so much on the path of devotion. At this time, the part is wonderful. The parts of you children continue to every cycle. Actors too are number wise. First of all, there is Baba. The father gives you all the knowledge that he has. The father says, children, a kingdom is being established. A kingdom is being established. Now make efforts and claim a high status. Now make effort and claim a high status. Claim whatever seat you want. You have to make effort to receive your reward and unlimited happiness from the unlimited Father. The word mother is called the goddess of knowledge. From where did she receive knowledge? From where did she receive knowledge? From Brahma. Who gave it to Brahma? Shiv, the Supreme Soul. The Brahma Kumar and Kumaris are receiving this knowledge through Brahma. You Brahmans have become instruments for this sacrificial fire. This is called the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra, in which the whole of the old world is to be destroyed. All the festivals are of this confluence age. Instead of Shiva, they have spoken of the night of Krishna and portrayed the birth of Krishna to be at night. They don't understand the meaning of Shivratri, the night of Shiva. The iron age is the night and golden age is the day. When Shiva comes and changes night into day, that is called Shiv Janti. That is called Shiv Janti. It is the unlimited night and day. This Shiv Shakti army is one that will make Bharat into heaven. So look how you are studying in such an incognito way. You claim the kingdom with the power of yoga. Ancient Raj Yoga through which you receive the kingdom is very well known. Everyone becomes pure. Souls imbibe this knowledge. Souls imbibe this knowledge. No one has knowledge of souls. No one has knowledge of souls. There, they have knowledge of souls. In the golden age, they have knowledge of souls, but not of God or creation. Only you Brahmans have this knowledge. You who do spiritual service are most elevated. The one traveler comes to make all of you brides beautiful. The one traveler comes to make all of you brides beautiful. There is just the one traveler and all the rest are brides. The procession of those who become part of the subjects and who resides in the land of liberation is very long. The bridegroom comes to decorate everyone and take them back home. He will take everyone back like a swarm of mosquitoes. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children says namaste, good morning to our sweetest spiritual father. Essence for dharana: first, become a lighthouse. Let the land of peace be in one eye and the land of happiness in the other eye. Don't see this land of sorrow while seeing it. Don't see this land of sorrow while seeing it. Second, become full of knowledge like the Father and make full effort to claim unlimited happiness. Give others the knowledge that you have received. Give others the knowledge that you have received. Today's blessing: feel Baba's hand on your head and take blessing. May you become full of the treasure of happiness, and by keeping the awareness of having all attainments, kick away sadness. May you become full of the treasure of happiness, and by keeping the awareness of having all attainments, kick away sadness. At the confluence age, all of you children receive the treasure of happiness from the Father. For this, no matter what happens, even if you have to shed your body, don't let go of your treasure of happiness. Constantly keep the awareness of having all attainments, and sadness will then be kicked away. Even if there is some loss in your business, don't let any waves of sadness enter your mind, because what is the big deal about that when compared to your infinite attainment? What is the big deal about that when compared to your infinite attainment? If you have happiness, you have everything. And if you don't have happiness, you have nothing. Slogan: in order to play the part of a master, remover of sorrow, and bestower of happiness, become full of all attainments. In order to play the part of a master, remover of sorrow, and bestower of happiness, become full of all attainments. Om Shanti. Invaluable versions of Mateshwari Ji. God speaks to the children. God speaks to the children. The dictates of the gurus and the scriptures are not my dictates. They simply say that they are my directions, but I know my directions. I come and give you the address of where to find me. Prior to that, no one knew my address. Prior to that, no one knew my address. Although it is mentioned in the Gita, God speaks, it was human beings who spoke the Gita. God Himself is the ocean of knowledge. The memorial of the elevated versions spoken by God were made into the Gita. All the scholars, Pandit, etc. say that God spoke the elevated version in the Sanskrit, and so you cannot find God without learning it. In fact, they trap us into more paraphernalia of rituals, etc. So you have to climb the ladder by learning the Vedas and scriptures, etc. And you then have to come down just as much. That is, you have to forget all of those things and connect your intellect in yoga with the one God. Because God clearly says you cannot attain me by doing any of those rituals or by reading the Vedas and scriptures, etc. Look what scriptures did Dhruv, Prahlad, or Meera. All devotees who have been remembered read. Here, you have to forget everything you have studied. You have to forget everything you have studied. For instance, Arjun had studied all of that and he had to forget it all. God's versions are very clear. Remember me in every breath, and there is no need to do anything else. Until you receive this knowledge, the path of devotion will continue. But when the lamp of knowledge is lit, you stop all of those rituals because you were to shed your body while carrying out any of the rituals. What benefit would there be? What benefit would there be? You neither created any reward nor received liberation from the karmic accounts of your karmic bondage. People believe that not telling lies, not stealing, not causing sorrow for anyone are all good acts. However, here you have to free yourself from any bondage of karma for all time and also remove the root of your sinful action. All of us wish to sow such seeds that a good tree emerges. All of us wish to sow such seeds that a good tree emerges. This is why you have to know your acts in this human life and perform elevated actions. However much you recognize God, that is how close you come to Him. However much you recognize God, that is how close you come to Him. God, the one who resides in the Brahma element and the one who is beyond heaven and hell, comes and tells us all of these secrets. Acha. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba and Mama.